Hi everyone, this is Professor Hope Moore, and I am your instructor for the next 7 weeks for the Development of the Special Needs Child course. I wanted to start off by giving you just a few seconds of listening to these waves, watching the water roll in, looking at the horizon, and just kind of taking it all in. Yes, we're in the middle of, I don't even know what I want to call it anymore, but we're still in the midst of, this pandemic, still dealing with new expectations being placed on us, new expectations being placed on us at work, at home, in the education environment. But we are determined to power through. We are determined to continue to meet our goals. And sometimes it's good to have these types of relaxation methods playing in the background, anything that you can do to help take care of yourself with all the demands that we have going on, like I said, and then trying to get a good night's rest. I highly recommend listening to white noise. It could be beach waves. There's something called brown noise and pink noise, all these different things that you can find. But these are different ways that you can really step into uh, different ways that you can take better care of yourself. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and click out of this and jump straight into class because we didn't come here to watch rolling waves. But check out relaxingwhitenoise.com on YouTube if you need some good background noise, or if you just need to get some good rest. Plus, it's 10 hours and it's free, so why not? So let's jump straight into class. I'm going to go ahead and stop this for now. So with every class, I want to start off with a devotion. And today's devotion comes from Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. And it says, accept each day exactly as it comes to you. By that, I mean not only the circumstances of your day, but also the condition of your body. Your assignment is to trust me absolutely, resting in my sovereignty and faithfulness. On some days, your circumstances and your physical condition feel out of balance. The demands on you seem far greater than your strength. Days like that present a choice between two alternatives, giving up or relying on me. Even if you wrongly choose the first alternative, I will not reject you. You can turn to me at any point, and I will help you crawl out of the mire of discouragement. I will infuse my strength into you moment by moment, giving you all that you need for this day. Trust me by relying on my empowering presence. And this comes from Psalm 42:5, 2 Corinthians 13:4, and Jeremiah 31:25. And it ends by saying, write about the discouragement you feel. Are you aware of the ways I am infusing you with my strength? And so I encourage everyone today to take a breath. Sometimes it's a collective breath. Sometimes it's just a moment to yourself to just kind of just say, what is really going on? What do I need to do next? Or maybe, if possible, I need to take a moment to just take care of me. But I want you to always rest on God, lean on Him for your strength, lean on Him for your understanding, and He will take care of you. So, as I said in the very beginning, I am your professor for the next 7 weeks in child development 3055. We are cohort 24 out of Southwestern. And the reason why I'm stating that is because as I go through a few things in the next couple of slides, I want you to make sure that when you're signing up for your topic, for your resource manual, you're clicking on the correct cohort. So let's jump straight into it. So this is the first week of the course, as we all know. Everyone has to start off by reviewing the weekly overviews. And the way that is set up is that when you go into the modules and you scroll past all the stuff that doesn't pertain to students, here we go. You jump straight into it. The first thing you have to do is click the week 1 overview. And this is where all students must start. It's going to always include the learning outcomes, go over the required readings, as well as the different PowerPoints that are available. The first thing I want to draw your attention to, especially because this is the first week, are the announcements. Here is where I will be posting announcements. Ta-da! I did update today's announcement that I posted from yesterday because our synchronous class meetings will be on Wednesdays from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. We will meet in Canvas via Zoom, and I encourage everyone to attend. It is mandatory, so please adjust your schedules accordingly. I prefer that you have your videos on so that we can have, it gives us a better opportunity to get to know each other's faces and our voices. I'm fully aware that everyone in this cohort knows each other, but it helps with me as well so that I can call on you at different times, or, it just helps with your engagement with the material. As I said, here we have the weekly overviews. This is where you have to start. And this is where you go in and find out all the information that you need in order to take the quizzes that are due before class starts every Wednesday, as well as it gives you an idea of what questions you may have when you, if you choose to jump into my office hours on Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. Course expectations are here as well as in attendance. It is required that all students attend the synchronous remote sessions for the entire time. So please, as I've said before, please adjust your calendars accordingly. And introductions were due yesterday. Yes, that was Labor Day, and I hope everyone had a great time. So now we're back at it, back into class. And so let's jump straight back into the week 1 overview. We've gone over the announcements and the required readings. One of the things that you have to do in this class is a media review, which I find to be very, very fun. Not so much because I don't have to do it, but because it gives you an opportunity to go back and review materials, whether in books or in film, that were pertaining to individuals with disabilities. The links down at the bottom share different resources that you can, choose to use. You can be a book, like I said, or a film. The film can also be a television show. So in the past, students have reviewed Atypical on Netflix. They've gone in and selected things like Finding Nemo. And yes, for the most part, most people have seen the Walt Disney movie. I'm sorry, it's not Walt Disney, Pixar movie Finding Nemo. However, have you ever looked at it with a lens of disability? Nemo definitely did have a physical disability, although his dad, Marlin, mentions it. There isn't much talk about how that disability impacted Nemo's ability to interact with his peers and get things done, but it does play a pivotal role in the movie. And so sometimes going back and rewatching things with a disability lens gives you an opportunity to explore the movie in an entirely different direction. So that's one of the activities that you have to do in this class. One of the major assignments is the Parent Family Resource Manual. And so when you click on here, the reason why I want to draw attention to this manual here is because it's going to be really important that students work on this every week in order to be ready to present and just feel less overwhelmed about the project. I do acknowledge it is a heavy hitter. And when I say heavy hitter, I mean it is a lot of information that goes into this manual. But if you're open to following the way that we have structured it for this class and my suggestions, you should not have any problem with putting the entire manual together. The first thing I do need you to do is to go in and click on this link here for the C sign up sheet. And this will take you to our, and when I say our, I mean Southwestern's cohort 24's page for selecting your topic. Feel free to jump in here anytime beyond now and put in the date and select from one of these topics that are here. You're going to put your name here. There's only one topic per student. So once you go in and, there's nobody in this class named Charlie Brown. But if there were, and Charlie Brown put his name here next to ADHD, then say Snoopy could not go in and also select ADHD. Snoopy would need to select a different topic. So please go in, check out these topics, see which one you want to do. And from there, that'll be your topic that you'll focus on for the Parent Family Resource Manual. We'll delve deeper into this and all the different pieces, but the number one thing you need to do this week is definitely select your topic from the sign-up sheet. Let's see. So let's go back to the week 1 overview, and I want to draw everyone's attention to your groups. So in this class, you starting next week, we'll have group assignments that are due on Sundays. And there will be other opportunities where you have to jump in with with your team member. And so we are allowing students to go in and select their groups. So when you go in, it says self sign up is enabled for these groups. We already have 6 groups set up. There are 12 students in this class, 6, 2 per group. That is the max. Please go in and start selecting your group. So if that means if there's someone you've always worked with, then go ahead and, reach out to him or her and ask them if they want to join your group. But you need to go in and select your groups by the, I want to say by the end of this week, meaning Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Because once we start going and I say things like get into your group, it's going to need to feel more natural to you. So please go ahead and do this. If you haven't or you're unable to select a group by Sunday, or if you're just unable to select a group member because you're like, I don't really care, Nicole, care, Professor Moore, put me wherever, then I will go ahead and do that for you. But I would prefer everyone go in and select where they would like to be and who they like to work with from the very beginning. Let's go all the way back to the week 1 overview. And that's basically the week 1 overview. We will be going over chapters 1 and 2. Professor Emma Ossing will be jumping in at the end of our session so that she can go over all of the pertinent information that you need for your internship class. See you soon.